All right, what's going on, guys? I don't know how many people are here. I don't know how this works, so I'm just gonna play off the cuff. What is going on, guys? What How I'm gonna structure it today is I'll probably do a quick creatine dry scoop into revenue update. I'll answer some questions on previous videos, comments, and then I'll answer some questions from the live chat. So drop your questions if you have any in the live chat. I'll just be pounding through those nonstop. I don't think we'll run too long today. We'll aim to finish up in like 10, 15 minutes, but I think it'll be fun to try this once in a while. And yeah, because people wanted some coaching sessions, like a paid weekly coaching session, but I'm like, that's just too much work. So without further ado, just a quick creatine dry scoop for the boys and the few girls who are in the audience. Here we go. All right. So, yesterday total revenue 11.2k. Amazon at 6172, Mediavine at 3650, FanFuel and Cell Health at 343. And I actually did not calculate OnlyFans. I forgot to calculate it. But let's just say it's going to be at $1,000. And yeah, thanks for the comments, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll be getting to your comment or questions shortly. I'm going to go through the video comments from the previous video now. I don't think yesterday's video did that well. People don't care about my stock portfolio. You guys just want the daily tips. You guys are selfish. I like it. But I'm gonna I'm gonna keep doing the stock portfolio updates for my own sake, because I think it's good to look at your investments once a month, because your investment thesis changes throughout time. So I think it's good to iterate on that. But anyways, Watch Geo on the previous video said I got a couple news media websites I can use as parasites for roofing local rank and rent. Does the approach of getting 3 to 4 parasites for, say, best roofing city, etc., and referencing individual parasites, thereby building high DR links to each? I mean, parasite 1 link to parasite 2, etc., etc. Yeah, so to answer your question, Watch Geo, what you're saying is you're like interlinking different parasites, and if that would work. Absolutely, it works. I forgot the other agency that did that. Yeah, I remember now. It's NorCal Marketing. So they would interlink multiple parasites with each other, and they're killing it. I'm pretty sure they do like mid 6 to low 7 figures a month with parasites on the nootropics niches. So if you guys just wanted to take a look at what I'm talking about, just search out NorCal Marketing on Google, and you'll see all the parasites they're targeting, and you'll see that they're interlinking all of them. So like, for example, Outlook India would link to, I don't know, Miami Herald, so on and so forth. Marcus Quinn from the previous video said portfolio for the algo. Thank you. For any investment, add the Bollinger Bands to any chart and time frame, hourly or daily chart, usually best for short to medium term. Standard deviation 5 periods 60. It'll change your view on timing entry and exit based on overbought or oversold. Just gives you sanity check on value on entry and exit. Never use leverage. Yeah, I don't use leverage. That's how brokers clap amateurs. Agreed. I have no idea what you just recommended, but I'll look up Bollinger Bands for sure. Let's actually go into the live stream and see the number of comments. All right, so Rolo says, hey, Jackie, going to be in Saigon for Saigon SEO. Is there anywhere we can sign up for the meetup? Yes, absolutely. Stay subscribe to my newsletter, and I'll send out like a blast whenever it goes live. But yeah, I think I'll be doing it with Julian Goldie, and it will be roughly 30 people. And it'll be a nice intimate meetup at a bar with free flow. I think Julian doesn't drink, but he said it's fine, so we'll make it happen. Go Tree Quote says, yo, Jackie, you doing a Sydney coffee shop meetup? I met up with someone named Steve today. It was great. He did window tinting in Australia, kind of kills it in Sydney, but wanted to expand his business. So we were kind of chatting shop. But yeah, today's my last day in Sydney, so unfortunate. Steve Vale says, for your link farm domains, I'd like to hear what else you are looking to do, if anything, to boost metrics other than DR, namely RD, traffic, and Majestic Trust Flow. I don't know anything about Majestic Trust Flow. I haven't heard that in honestly a while. Um, I think for traffic, you can go for super low competition, high search volume or high Ahrefs search volume keywords. So I think in my YouTube video, the examples I used were like error keywords, but celebrity keywords are also low competition, high search volume. Mike Lab says, "Hi Jackie, new here. Been binge watching Building in Public. Thanks, Mike. Really appreciate it. I've been watching the post few weeks, completely new to SEO, going to get started with exact match domain. Should I join Advise now or wait until I'm a bit deeper into things? Definitely when you're a bit deeper into things, don't want you to be like burning money before you get your hands wet. I think exact match domains, best way to get started. I'll do an update on this tomorrow, but my physio East Vancouver is on the front page already. Shit's fucking crazy. So if you guys aren't doing exact match domain, I think that is probably the easiest way to 1K per month. Exact match domains. It's stupid easy. Jason Maurer, what's going on? Really appreciate your ongoing like comments, by the way, on the YouTube videos. It really helps. If you're just getting started out and don't want to spend a lot of backlinks for affiliate blog posts, what's the strategy for getting links on the cheap without getting clapped? If you don't want to spend a lot backlinks, I think the best way, I don't know what your situation, like how connected you are, but I've been telling everyone this for a long time. But if you don't have budget for backlinks, I think partnerships is the way to go. You leverage other people's existing backlinks. Just try that. But if you want to start from scratch and you want to target affiliate blog posts, then you got to go for like the really low competition ones. Like I think lawn care has really low competition keywords such as like best, I don't know, trimmers for XYZ, stuff like that. John Rogers, what's going on? Might not have done too well because of the time. Yeah, I think it's fine, but it's what works for me. I'm actually supposed to check out 7 minutes ago, but I asked them to extend the checkout because I wanted to get this out of the way. Jay Footer, always interested to see what you're invested in, but your investments don't make us money. Yeah, I appreciate that. Don't worry. Shu Jane Ali says, how to close partnership deals when you don't have social proof to show past work related to affiliate. I've been doing web design and local SEO client work since 2016. Yeah, if you like, I've already put it out in the public. If you want to use Far and Away as a case study to close partnerships, I'm open to it. You guys can go and close it. Say like, hey, I worked with Jackie on Far and Away. It's a lie, but if it gets you guys to take action, why not? All right. You can say, well, Far and Away does make about like 10K per month on affiliate and display ads. So just quote that. Be like, hey, I was on the team with Jackie working on Far and Away. We got 10K a month on partnerships. Here's my case study. I don't know, just make some shit up. And if the time comes and they're asking for proof or like some verification reference check, DM me. I'll help you close. And in return, keep commenting. All right. Mark B, hey Jackie, love the content. Hey, appreciate it. Just wondering, can I still use your Koala code if I already have a subscription? I'm trying to get you paid. I appreciate it. Probably not. But if you want to just start a new account to help me get paid and use my code, why not? I think you can find my link on the AI Writer YouTube video. So if you want to go through the trouble to help me make like 20-30 bucks a month, why not? Jay, for investments can definitely attract new eyes to the channel though, so can't hurt to go over them occasionally. Marcus, what's going on? Good morning. I don't know where you're at, but I'm in Sydney, so it's morning here. All right. Can you explain why you use Levanta when you have your own Amazon affiliate? Maybe I'm missing something because it seems like Levanta repackaged Amazon affiliate if you don't have your own. Yeah, so Levanta is actually built on top of your Amazon affiliate account. So what happens is you can still use your Amazon affiliate account. They'll just pay you on top of that. So for example, if I get 8% in the home niche, I'll get 8% plus the 25%, for example, on Levanta. So it'd be 8 plus 25. So it'd be effectively 33% affiliate commission. So it's fucking nuts. If you guys aren't on Levanta, please get on it. Just do it. I found out I don't even get paid for referring you guys to Levanta. These guys aren't trying to get me paid. So I'm just showing them because I truly believe in it. Joseph James says, "Hi Jackie, with your Shopify theme, are there any requirements that you asked for specifically, or was it just the design?" I guess you're talking about far and away design. Um, we worked with a really great designer based in the UK. His name's Jordan Gilroy. Let me drop them in the chat. But he was great. His design, he designed pretty much far and away, guys. For reference, I'm gonna drop it in the chat. But he designed this site. We're really happy with it. But the only thing is, he doesn't do development, so we had to find a developer, and that is a bit tougher. But you can find them on Fiverr. But the only thing is, when you use a Shopify developer to go from Figma to Shopify, one thing you have to worry about is like the developers you use, they're writing like spaghetti code. It's like put together with duct tape. So the site speed is actually pretty slow. If you want to edit anything, you can't. It's pretty like stagnant. It's not great. But so if you can find like a reputable developer, it's great. You can do it on a budget if you want. But yeah, we made a mistake of going with a budget developer. Um, Andros Gabrick says, "What niches do you recommend for link farm websites? Is it a good idea to make them general and to upsell when someone makes an inquiry, or one of them, or specialize in one niche like health?" I think for link farms, it depends on. You could do health. Health is a very good one. Tech is good because you can go with a lot of different things. Like you can go into privacy, you can go into gadgets, so on and so forth. I think tech because you get a lot of inquiries. Home because it looks way more legit. And lastly, yeah, I'd probably go with one niche, but why not just test them all? Have one general one, have one home one, have one health one, see which one you get more inquiries with, and then scale up. One comment that I keep thinking about is the one guy who says like, "Hey, what's stopping me from dropping 3 grand on 10 link farm sites and then just cash flowing that?" I think if you guys haven't built a link farm in the past, I would try starting with one, see how much work it takes, and then see how many like inquiries you get so you can run projections better. Otherwise, if you just drop 3 grand and you never make that money back, don't come to me asking for some form of payment. All right. Jose says, "Do you agree with Lee Witcher's outlook on SEO?" I guess you're meaning the recent podcast when he said it's dead. I do agree to an extent. I think search as we know it, unless SGE is like dead, um, dead or dying. I think maybe 3 to 5 years. Yeah, probably clapped. But we have 3 to 5 years. You can make a fuck ton of money in 3 to 5 years. So that's why I'm still in it. Um, Steve Vale says, "Go tree quotes. Love your rankings." I probably just doxed his site by accident, but it'd be like that sometimes. All right. Marcus Quinn with 8 banger questions or comments. I'm building a rank and rent directory live. Got 20 businesses whoa, um, at £500 a year each. Total area could be 500 to 1,000 businesses. What do you think for info articles on the blog post ranking for each trade local search? Tried Cuppa yet? Yes, I've tried Cuppa. It's looking promising actually. The Cuppa looks good. They've been really iterating on that. So kudos to the team. Um, yeah, they seem to be doing great shit there. So shouts to them. I am still a Koala fanboy. I have yet to see something comparable. So maybe I'll try a couple again. Copy Samurai, what is up, man? Hey, really appreciate your comments, man. I think you also joined Advise, right? Appreciate your support. Dude, guys, by the way, just quick shout out. Advise is nearly at 10K MRR. Fucking exciting. 5 figures. Didn't know that's even possible. So Marcus Quinn says, got two local newspapers, DR 58 and 65 on my radar. Need to build a pitch deck to hit them with. Could be another good take action asset for the channel. Let's fucking go. How'd you get the two newspapers, man? In UK and island of Jersey. So I love that. Thanks for the daily sauce. Not missed one yet. Paying back by taking action. Love that, Marcus. Really appreciate it, man. Keeping us updated. Fiend says, "Hey Jackie, I'm based in Melbourne. Wondering if I can attend the meetup. I think it's full, but let me double check. DM me on Twitter, Fiend, and just give me some notes on what you've done in the past." Shu James Ali says, "Should I target local businesses or news sites for the first partnership?" For the first partnership, I don't know where you're based, but if you're based in the US, then local businesses. If you're based in somewhere else, probably news sites. Wow, he is live. Yes, with 40 plus people. This is a better turnout than I expected. I was expecting like 10 people, so this is pretty good. Thank you for letting use your sites as social proof. Really appreciate it. Of course, if it means you guys taking action, guys, go out, use Far and Away as like a case study. And if they ask for a reference, just CC me. I'll be like, yeah, they did it. If it helps you close, fuck it, man. Hi, Jackie. What types of backlinks and how much are enough for ranking exact match domains for local SEO 10K searches? How much time will it take to get to rank? Hey, Zoro. Hard to say without knowing the query. But like I mentioned earlier, Physio East Vancouver took 0 links to get to the front page. So to get to the top 3, maybe I'll need some backlinks, but I'll keep you guys posted. All right. CJ says, what is the easiest niche site to build, but there's money to make off of it? Easiest niche site, probably like those info keyword niche sites. But the longevity of those, I'm kind of sussy about. So yeah, I think easiest way to make money right now, with $0 in your pocket, probably Reddit comments, Reddit subreddit posting, and rank and rents. If you have $0, rank and rent, you probably need like $30, but you have to do everything yourself. Narav, what's going on? Curtis says, how is Levanta paying 25% on top? Seems good, too good to be true. What's their business model? I know their business model. It's like this Amazon creator program they have. Let me link in the creator. Pretty much they have like this program where they're trying to incentivize sellers to link. They get like their fees back. So Amazon has seller fees, right? So when you sell something, they take like 25%. So they're trying to incentivize Amazon sellers to work through their platform. And Levanta has like an API call through that platform, and they just make the spread on it. I think they make like 5% tracked sales on that. And that's why sellers are willing to jack up the commissions. But yeah, that's pretty much how that works, Curtis. I hope that answers your question. I know it's a bit fucking not great, but yeah. Copy Samurai said, yes, sir. Just joined us today, actually. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, Advise is popping the fuck off. 10K a month MRR. I don't know how long it can grow like this for, because it's not really slowing down. Pretty crazy. Kazra is also live right now, and we're here. Appreciate it. I didn't know he was live. Shout out to Kazra. Using Forbes as a case study is sick. Yeah, that would be great if you could get Forbes. But yeah, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions from the previous video. And yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is I had a coffee with a guy named Steve. He's actually from the comment section. He's like a frequent watcher of these build in public videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to Steve. I think he mentioned he's like 58 and he's getting to SEO. He loves it so much. He was in like a window tinting business in Australia for the last like 20 odd years. And he's getting to SEO. His dream is to, I think, retire with like 5K Australian dollars MRR. I was like, dude, you can totally get there with rank and rents in Australia because I checked earlier the competition here. It's pretty weak compared to the US. So I think he can easily get there, especially just on the window tinting business because their total addressable market is actually pretty large. And each job is about 2 grand. So want to give a shout out to him. Steve, if you're watching this, hope you're taking action. I have some links to send you soon in terms of like things to do. Zero from the previous video says, how much time will it take to rank an exact match domain rank and rent? Do you think citations are enough for low to mid comp keywords? Or do I need to invest in high quality backlinks? Thanks in advance. Um, with exact match domains and rank and rents, it really depends on your locale and how many competitors are in the space. So I can't make any of these broad sweeping statements in regarding how many backlinks are enough. So, for example, you know how I have 3 of the public rank and rents? 2 of them targeting Physio East Vancouver and 1 of them targeting Physio Vancouver. So the 2 Physio East Vancouvers, like, it's not like a general locale, it's more of like a suburb, is already ranking on the front page. Whereas the Physio Vancouver will need backlinks because it's not ranking at all. It's not even in the first 5 pages. So with that said, it's probably just based off competition. A lot of the times you don't need backlinks if you niche down enough. If you're in like the 100 or so searches a month, you'll get leads, but you won't be able to you get leads every month, but you shouldn't be able to invest too much money into it. Tushar from the previous video says, hey Jackie, I just want to know your opinion on exact match domains, not for rank and rent, but also for normal affiliate sites who want to get traffic and lay on just ads. So exact match domain for non-rank and rents isn't great because Google's pretty good at telling what is an affiliate site. For example, I had a site that was doing a couple grand a month a couple years ago. It's called like bestvinylcuttingmachines.com or bestvinylmachineguides.com. And that was ranking, like the homepage was ranking for best vinyl cutting machines for probably 2 years until Google like started clapping exact match affiliate articles. And fine, we take those, but they're unable to clap these local rank and rents because it's local services have like caught on, and a lot of legit businesses operate under these business names who are highly optimized for search. For example, Thai Near Me, Best Pizza in Brooklyn, et cetera, et cetera. So I would not, long story so short, I wouldn't recommend exact match domains for normal affiliate sites. I'm gonna run in about 3 minutes, so I'll answer a couple more questions. Let's say, here we go. Where did I finish up? Here we go, Marcus. Aaron, what's going on? How much would you spend on a new affiliate site, or would Parasite be the way to go? How much would I spend on a new affiliate site? I wouldn't spend much in this day and age. How much do you need to really spend? You could just throw on some AI content. If you're just starting out, you have $0 in the bank, you're broke as fuck student, chat GBT it and go from there. But if you have a couple dollars to play with, I would start playing with LinkedIn Pulse as parasites as well. Reddit commenting, get some money in the bank. I think it's important to watch Jason from on the podcast. He really drops some knowledge bombs in terms of Reddit commenting, how he makes like $700 a day just commenting on Reddit, which is fucking insane. But yeah, Curtis asks, thoughts on executive coaches as a rank and rent niche. How should I assess niches as a good option? What should I consider? I think executive coaches, fuck, I don't know. I've never worked with them. I don't have like a good sense of what is a good niche for executive coaches. So yeah, hard to say. I'm sorry. I think I just hit you guys with a ad. I'm sorry about that. I should turn off ads. I don't know why I ticked that. Thanks for the Levanta answer. Makes sense. Great. CJ says, let's say you want to rank top 3 for physiotherapy Vancouver. Is there a way to estimate your profit per month? I think you have to reverse engineer. So what I would do is, you know how I'm working with Movement Room, right? I can see how much they charge per physiotherapy session, and you just reverse engineer the search volume into bookings, into their average order value, into the margin, which I guess will be like something like 50%. So you just reverse engineer how much they'd make, maybe a couple $100. So you could probably charge, if I'm top 3 for physiotherapy Vancouver, which is thousands of searches a month, I could probably make $500 a month renting it out easily. Matthias Moslund says, I'm doing 5 high quality blog posts a week and 2 to 3 high quality links a week for my ecom. How long should I expect my website to start ranking well? Decent, low competition, quite a new domain. Dude, new domain, hard to say. I can't really give any projections unless I know the keywords, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. John Rogers, 2K for a 10. Yeah. Nurav says, not much, watching you and my kids watching Peppa Pig. Yeah. Apparently kids love Peppa Pig. Mike Lab says, trying to get into SEO so I can quit being a car technician. Mike, or Mike Lab, dude, there's nothing wrong with being a car technician. I think maybe you could use, I was chatting with Steve today, and everyone wants to get out of their day job. But I think there is something to be said about you being a car technician, and you should just enter that niche with a twist in SEO. For example, if you're like a mechanic, you know how to speak to other mechanics. So if you have a rank and rent for mechanics, dude, selling that shit will be so easy, because imagine me trying to sell a mechanic leads. I don't even know how to speak their lingo. So, you know what I mean? I think there is an opportunity to use your knowledge as a technician and an SEO with a bit of SEO knowledge. Sorry. But yeah, I think people need to stop trying to get out of their 9 to 5 just because they hate it. I think you can use your knowledge, combine it with a bit of business intuition, and make a fuck ton of money. Sue Jane says, what would be the best partnership, local rank and rent? Oh, okay, what would be the best partnership, local rank and rent or AI mass content niche site to reach $2,000 a month? Local rank and rent for sure in like a US city. David, my Amazon links are not ranking in Google. Amazon link. I'm a seller. Oh, can you give me on some advice on how to outrank current Amazon listings with my seller listing? Thanks. Sure, David. So before we look to rank an Amazon listing on Google, there's like a couple parameters we have to look at. Number one, for your search query, for example, if your product is protein powder, you need to search protein powder on Google to see if Google is actually listing any Amazon listings on the front page. If it isn't, your likelihood of ranking is very tough. Number two, you should be ranking for protein powder on Amazon as well, because typically Amazon search results are ranked on Google, and if you are ranked on Amazon for that respective query, you get a bit more link juice, so it's actually easier to rank that. And lastly, your listing should be optimized. And the last thing you need to do is buy backlinks for that. And that's pretty much the standard SOP I follow every single time. I did do a video on that, David. Just maybe do a full wash through, and I think you should get it. Where I live, there's a local dentist called Temecula Kids Dentistry. Love it. Very exact match. Copy Samurai says, when we getting some indexy creatine? Not soon. The supplement space, especially if you guys actually take creatine monohydrate, you'll know that the price is pretty low for that shit. It's like a commodity. Jason Maurer says, what podcast with Jason on Reddit commenting? If you search This Week in Digital Marketing, let me just, I can just link it actually, if you guys don't mind me doing it live. Excuse me. Here we go. Here we go. I'll link it in the chat for you guys. Highly recommend anyone who's not making money online to read that or give that episode a watch and go from there. Dustin, what's going on? Question about your Shopify and WordPress setup on Far and Away. If I have 80 blog posts on Shopify, should I continue adding more there, or should I use Bridge App and move to WordPress? You could probably just keep it there and then start posting on using Bridge App moving forward. 1 minute left, guys. By the way, thanks for joining. I'll answer a couple more questions. Nurav, everyone is talking about rank and rent. Seems a bit hypey. Do you have a sense of how hard it is to close deals? Yeah, it's fucking hard, dude. Motherfuckers don't want to pay out here. So fuck those guys, number one. Closing local businesses might be the hardest thing I've ever done. So don't by all means think it's easy. That's why I really emphasize, like for example, Steve, who I met today, who is a window tinter and or has a window tinting company. He knows how to speak the lingo. People will trust him. It's easier to close other tinting service providers than me. Um, so yeah, I think selling local businesses is fucking hard. Like for example, I can't even close a Vancouver realtor. I own the top 5 slots. It's ridiculous. All right. Sean Bradley, everyone's asking how long to rank. Not a great question. Yeah, I agree. How can we buy OnlyFans traffic from you? DM me on Twitter. It won't be cheap though. Rolo, what is that podcast with Jason? Please link in comments. Yeah, I linked it in the comments already. Have an excellent day and night, brother. Thanks for all you do. You appreciate it. How many people are working with you to achieve these incredible results? Hey, Eduardo. I think we have 17 full timers now. But yeah, that's you don't. It doesn't really take much. I think you just have to learn how to delegate. So another thing Steve and I spoke about today was delegation. He's like more of a hands-on manager. He's like a overbearing manager, and I kind of talked about how you have to find peace in the fact that when you delegate, they won't do 100% of what you do. And you just kind of have to find peace in the fact that they'll do 70 or 80%, but that's enough because you're not spending the entire time doing it. You know what I mean? Last question. Giving business owners some free leads is a way of yeah, I agree. So to close rank and rank clients, I think if you just hand out a couple freebies, it's a great way of closing them. All right. Guys, all right, last question. Share trading advice. Last question. How would you monetize a 2,000 domain portfolio average domains? I don't know what that means. I guess you're asking about how to monetize a 2,000 referring domain. I don't know what that question means, but if you have like 2,000 domains, I don't know how I would monetize that. It seems like a lot of domains, and it's not for me. Oh, you own 2,000 domains. Yeah, I probably fucking stop paying that annual subscription to renew your domains if you're not doing anything with it. But if you are doing something with it, I would test out building a couple out as link farms and see if you can get your hands dirty in there and make some money. But ultimately, yeah, it's 2,000 domains is at the point where it's really hard to manage. All right, guys. I got to run. We still have to pack, and I'll keep you posted. All right. Take it easy, guys.